My work takes me all over the world, from Slovenia to San Diego, and there's one thing that never ceases to amaze me. No matter where I go, there's always at least 5 people who think watching videos on their phone or tablet in public doesn't require headphones. Come on, people! If there's ever a time when I snap and go on an unstoppable strangling spree, it's either going to be because of someone popping their gum or not using earbuds. Travel and flying are stressful enough without the constant oral assault by people with no social decency. Please, stop the madness. Today on Please Excuse My Dead Aunt Sally, Suzy weeps as the man who sits next to her on a 5-hour flight from Newark to Las Vegas watches videos without earbuds the entire time. Mike, bored with Suzy's silly rants against gum chewers and people who don't use earbuds, exits the premise in search of a better, more interesting co-host. And we all find a bean that looks like Brett Kavanaugh in our chili from 35 years ago and regret not saving it. Today's episode of Please Excuse My Dead Aunt Sally is brought to you by Look of Mormon, a fashion boutique and pyramid scheme for today's modern woman. Modest is hottest, especially when the more you sell, the more you can buy. Be the talk of the town in our holier-than-thou distressed denim or judgmental jean jumpers. Look of Mormon. Bear your testimony while looking your bestimony. 10% inventory purchase required up front. This company isn't affiliated nor officially endorsed by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Your garments will still poke through no matter what you do. There's only 7 weeks until Halloween, and we here at Please Excuse My Dead Aunt Sally take this spooky holiday season very seriously. To help you get into the spirit of Halloween, we'll be doing a 7 Deadly Films countdown, where we'll review and recommend a creepy flick for your fall viewing each and every Monday between now and Halloween week. This week's feature is The Midnight Hour. What a romp this was! 1985's A Midnight Hour stars Reading Rainbow's LeVar Burton and Lee Montgomery. You might remember him. He was that 80s dreamboat from Girls Just Want to Have Fun. You know, the one who danced with Sarah Jessica Parker on DTV. This was really more of a teen romantic comedy with a Halloween twist. This is the classic tale about a Salem-era witch returning from the dead on Halloween night to cause all sorts of mischief in this cute little New England town. I really liked this. While this particular movie, it's not scary, it's certainly not going to cause any nightmares, it definitely captures the fun fall atmosphere of old school Halloweens. You know, back when kids actually went trick-or-treating and nobody worried about their costumes offending the PC police. It's good, clean family fun, kind of in the way that Hocus Pocus is. I can't believe I'd never seen that movie until this year, but I am making it a new holiday tradition. The highlights for me are, there's two big ones. So the first one is how annoyingly bad the character Phil's vampire costume was. I don't want to spoil too much, but the makeup made no sense and he was wearing a silver tinsel wig. I've never seen a vampire with silver tinsel hair before. The makeup was weird. It gave him like these weird owl eyes and he had a blue nose and mouth, and it's like, what is this up? Maybe it's some sort of 80s cultural reference that I didn't quite pick up on. So if any of you have seen that and you recognize what his costume was supposed to be, let me know. The second highlight, again, I don't want to give anything away, but there is a musical number. Legit, like a song and dance scene. Just one throughout the whole movie, but it's such a delightful and obvious ripoff of the wolf dance scene from Teen Wolf and Michael Jackson's Thriller meshed into one. You can tell it was definitely trying to be this new Halloween top 40 hit, and I don't think it ever quite made it. But yeah, anyways, check it out, The Midnight Hour. You can view the full film on YouTube, and who knows where else, but it's a good one. It's a good one. You can watch it with the kids. It's all fun and games. Stay tuned next week for another 7 Deadly Films recommendation. Listeners, that's all we've got time for today, but we will see you next week on another exciting episode of Please Excuse My Dead Aunt Sally.
Music for today's episode was produced by Kevin MacLeod. Please continue to send listener questions to pleaseexcusemydeadauntSally@gmail.com.
Ghouls just want to have fun. It's Halloween. That's no fair.